Hello, my name is Jeff. I'm a wizard. Welcome to my channel. It's time for quick readings, inspiration strikes. Because I was looking at my Clip Tarot card for some reason, but then my Santa Muerte were like, I was trying to close the box and they bounced back open and these were like smiling at me. And I was watching this old movie, this Western, The Quick and the Dead, and they were celebrating the Dios de las Muerte, the Day of the Dead. Dias de los. Now I need to know. Let me just Google that. Dias de los. Dias de los Muertes. De los Muertes. So let's see what they have to say. I'm thinking of calling the reading Dat Nunu to see what is Nunu. Not just sexual, like keep it a bit broader than that. Maybe sexual. We'll see if the cards want to. Because the dead's like it's like change, celebrating the new in a way, but celebrating what has been. By celebrating what has been, you accept the new better. It's actually a really very strong. It's really good magic actually. When you lose something or when things go away, that you keep celebrating what was there or what is the good of it, because that's the way to get better of that, to still receive it in your life. Whoa! Okay, see, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what we got. I'm not gonna turn them around. You don't want that. So here are your piles while I just put them down, because future me will have put up a screen. 3, 4. I like the colors. Here. So choose your pile. You know the drill. Choose the stack of cards that appeals to you, the smiles or the eyes that are looking back at you. Then go to the description box or the comment or in the blah blah blah. Click on the blue link next to the number and go to your reading, and I will see you there. Please like, share, and subscribe if you liked it. Please help me out to, I don't know, you know the drill. I'm just bored right now. I just made this with magnets and straws. I don't know what it will become yet. Bras. Just thought of that. Like a Madonna thing. Or a hat. Oh. So, yeah. But I ran out of the good glue. And, you know what it's like. You have these couple of tubes of glue lying around that never work. You still keep trying it when you run out of the good glue. And they never have the good glue again in the store. It's always the one that suddenly disappears magically. Why is that? Very annoying. See you at your reading. Bye. Hello, group 1. Okay, here are your cards. I'm gonna put them up for you. That's easier. Now, the message is pretty clear and easy. Maybe there are some details that will pop up along the way. So let's all take a look at this nice little cup here in the beginning that's smiling and grinning at you. It's very good. That Nunu, that's a Nunu. That is a new something to fill your heart up. Now the cards behind that is pretty interesting, because it's weirdly focusing on what has been or what has led up to this new emotional fulfilling thing that is going to come to you. There is a letting go of sadness and of confusion. You are untying yourself of something. You're untying yourself of somebody that is in and out, that is not really committing to you, or that is very confusing. Maybe it's not completely honest here. But most of all is emotionally very careless. and you are just closing that out. It's like you're saying no to that. You're saying no to that. And look at the fourth card with the guy in the maze. You're done with that. This situation, even though maybe this was not something that you were putting any more effort into, or this was not something that was there anymore in a physical sense, it kept you very, very confused and in your mind. And the funny thing is, I think you had to pick this back up to completely let it go. I think you had to maybe contact this person again to say, hey, what's up, and then sort of realize what was up. But the sort of cutting this out, or just sort of saying like, nope, I'm done with this. It's closing. It's like you unlock the door here. It's like you. I'm not focusing on this Wheel of Fortune. It's like you turn the knob, or something. It's like life is a lot more than we think. A lot of these intricate little mechanisms that are connected, and sometimes these little actions that we do, they seem very mundane, or it seems like unrelated sometimes, or not in proportion, but sometimes certain actions or decisions we make, or making a choice here and there, it's just a little click in the mechanism, but it can be the last switch to be turned on in a whole mechanism to allow things to flow again or to work. And somehow you saying goodbye to this, or just saying like, no, done with this. This person is not grown up about this. This is not what I want anymore. I'm done with this, and I don't want this confusion anymore. It's unlocking a lot of good. So you may feel sad for this, and I think you do, because I think that's why it was a decision you had to make. I think you were emotionally still holding on to it. It was still clouding your space, because then you have to kind of also realize, like, God damn it, like, this hurts me, or the way this person acts, or they're not non-committing, or their hardness maybe, or their coldness, or they're not being there. Maybe that's most of the thing. I think it's somebody that kept you waiting. You hoped for this person to just pick up the pace a little bit, because there was always this promise, but then there was always this dipping out again, and always in a very vague ways. There's never a way you can. They always just point the finger back at you. It's just a very vague nothingness, and they never deliver. And I think it's been quite some time, and suddenly you just realize, hey, this person's not fucking here, like, what are we doing? And I really saw more in this, and they're just not being open about it, and that's fine. And I think you're doing a very, very grown-up thing of just having this sort of, damn it, this hurts a bit, but like, God damn it, like, step aside, because this is, I think you just understand. And I'm going into this because, that's what the cards are saying. Somehow this is a sort of leading up to this new thing. It's opening the valves, and I always see that as the rain. Often when I have these moments in my life and I finally make decisions or communicate something, suddenly the next day will be full of rain, and it's kind of like, a healing rain. It's like finally things can flow again. The water can flow, things can heal, things can be washed away, and the spider can make a new web. Yeah, that was it, group one. It's a comment. So that was mostly the message. Don't be too disheartened and sad about this, because you made the right decision for choosing yourself here. It's a very big self-care moment you did. That's like I did, like, you're probably working on this, loving yourself, blah, blah, blah. But then this sort of thing where you just seem to be hitting a wall with somebody and have to make this painful decision of, it feels like maybe self-sabotage in the darkest moments, but actually it's self-care. This is really self-love. This is saying like, I want more, I deserve more, or I just want more. And it's not even like who's at fault here. Maybe it's just like seeing this person is not prepared to give me that, so bye, moving on. And that's self-love. And this is just putting your value way up, like you're putting a higher price tag on that sexy butt of yours. It is happening and the world is responding. So by all means, have your grief here because it probably hurt you, but shake it off and get ready for that Nunu because it's better and it's coming. Like, focus on the good things that were there and be like, oh yeah, I want that again. I want more of that. I deserve it. And also focus on the corrections you made. Like, make a good review. This is so important, guys. Like, I'm trying to do this myself. Like, when you have an experience with somebody, make a review. Like, be very critical. Like, what are the positives here? What do I like? What do I want more of? What are the negatives? What do I don't want anymore? Where do I want corrections? Be very critical to the universe. Put in your letters. The universe listens. Because if you're not sharp enough about this, you're going to keep getting the same sort of flawed good things you want. You're going to keep getting sort of guys that present to you a lot of what you want, like almost perfection is like, oh my God, this has to be the one. And then they just fuck up in such a fundamental way because this is the really good step towards fixing that, because this was a big step you did and a very important one. And that's why it feels like a bit of a self-hurt, but it's not. It's actually just realizing something, being grown up and sort of waking up and saying like, nope, it's not okay. And I think you've evolved so much or become so strong or self-confident that you actually just trust that things will be fine and that you'll be fine, that you don't need to wait for this anymore. Group 1, very good. Very good. Bonus points. All right. Have a nice day. Bye. Hello, Group 2. It's the wind, I think. Or the cat. Yep, it's the wind. I'll put up your pictures now or in a second. First thing I want to just point out, I want you to click back to Group 1 to see the color palette of the cards there, and then see the color palette of these cards. It's really cool. Those were all blue. This is all yellow. Piss yellow. No, I want to say that. Mustard yellow. Mustard. I keep saying mustard in my head. Like I keep telling myself to buy it, and then I don't. Because in the store, I'm like completely clueless. Mustard yellow. Maybe that's gonna be hip. Nice, like lime green, mustard yellow. So keep to those colors. Lime green, mustard yellow. Anyways, what is changing? I feel like Group 2 here has been very brave. That's like this crystal is pretty accurate here. Okay, a root chakra crystal. I think this is damn it, I forgot. What is it? I want to say maybe mochaite? I don't know how to say that in English. Oh, I gotta look that up. Maybe, yeah. That's a good choice. Or it's just Jasper. I mean, I think it's just Jasper. Have to clear that up. So, Jasper. Like this group needs something to hold on to, for sure, and you're gonna get it. But look, I think this has already happened, or you're in the middle of this. You're confronting an uncomfortable situation. You're confronting a shitty situation. You're looking straight at it. It's like maybe maybe there's some shit with your money, or with just practicalities, or with your work, and you're finally sort of taking up the sort of a bit of the part of I don't know, like also a bit of growing up, like same as Group 1. No, it's not. Maybe not growing up. It's just doing the uncomfortable thing of looking at it. It's like I think you came in across some, and whatever it is, it's a Five of Pentacles energy. So it's a feeling of being left out. It's a feeling of being at a loss somewhere, or experiencing a loss, maybe health-wise for a lot of people here. You're suffering from health problems, and I think you're finally confronting these things seriously. Oh, I should make a doctor appointment. Keep forgetting. But the good thing is, by doing this, by just looking at it, even if it's just accepting sort of that things are shit and you don't know how to fix it, but by looking at it, by maybe making that list of what really needs to happen here and what can I do, you're letting go of a lot of fears. And that's really good. It's, again, like in group 1, here you're unlocking a door by just doing this, by kind of overcoming the fear of this. The fear of whatever situation you're facing is, you overcome that, and you're able to just sort of keep looking at it. You keep, you don't succumb to nihilism or fatalism. You just sort of keep trusting, like you just keep going. Even though like everything, like the walls are caving around you, it seems like the building is going to crumble. You're just like, well, I keep doing what I can and things will work out. And they do. This is sort of a big test. Not a test, but more of a test. And it seems like a test, but it's more of a, it's leading to this tower, and this tower is saying something's got to give here, something needs to change, and I think you just go to taking that final uncomfortable step towards addressing something, or maybe just accepting like that you're not where you want to be with something, or that you need to take a couple steps back here, or something. I'm having trouble. I wanted to put more cards here, so maybe I'll do that. Because also, by confronting this, like I told you, like you need something to hold on to, you're getting something to hold on to. This King of Pentacles energy is coming to you. Now, I'm not so sure of the King of Pentacles, yeah. So it is sort of a King of Pentacles. Is coming in. And it's going to give you something to hold on to. It's going to give you help here. And there's something in this box, and I want to know what it is. I was keep thinking, like, there's something in the box. What is in the box? I want to know what's in the box. But it's good. It's good. So, like, keep looking at the uncomfortable things and keep just doing what you can do and accept for the rest where you are. You don't need to worry. You don't need to be afraid of this. You don't need to be panicking. You just need to kind of accept where you are, know where you want to go, and keep doing what you can, and just let it's like the universe is going to try to scare you. It's like things are happening. It seems like things are going to roll out of your control, and it's like suddenly you get like these uncomfortable news, and you think like, oh God, I lost my grip here. But it's trying to scare you because it's nothing actually is happening, right? These are all just ideas or sort of theory, like in theory things. Keep thinking that. This is kind of really asking you to like, let's just this is what your head is going to try to do to you. Okay, while you're confronting this, or when you're not confronting this, most of all, your head is trying to do this to you. It's just like, look in the sky, there's this huge monster, and you're like all at arms fighting this sky monster, which is pointless. The moment you let this go, all this energy, it can redirect. But most of all, it's like you finally stop making a huge monster of something that's not like there. You kind of say like, hold up, let me stop freaking out and panicking until some things have actually happened, instead of being so afraid in the potentiality or the possibility of it. And by that, it's kind of like the universe is going to surprise you in this. Like you're going to be like, okay, whatever, this is where I'm at. See tomorrow what happens, whatever. And then suddenly, things are going to shift, and it's really like, okay, and solutions are going to just come in, and there's a guy with a box. Now, more cards. Don't do it, the voice in my head says. And I'm like, shut up. 6 of Wands celebration. The red, man, that red. Cherry. Wands, passion. Something passionate in that box. Wow. It's good, but I can't tell you what it is. And then I have this Three of Wands. The bird with money. Again, passion. Somebody has planned something. Somebody has planned something, is planning something. Is planning a gift. But they're being methodical about this. Yeah, it's being slow. It's slow. It's slow to come in, but it's coming. Okay, somebody's planning something, but they're slow. They're a king of pentacles. Pentacles, slow moving. They're rocks. They slide really slowly. So that's why this Knight is here. It's like, it's slow. Somebody's planning something. It's a celebration. There's passion here. I still don't know what's in the box. Please let me know in the comments what's in the freaking box. I want to know. Okay? And then the tower here. You don't need to know. Wow, they're being secretive. King of Wands. That's the same thing again? I'm getting the sense that you're sort of letting something just be a mess here maybe, and somebody's seeing that, or somebody's seeing this tower crumble. Or like I get more the sense is, it's because you allow something to just be, and maybe you drop a mask here. Like you let the mask crack a bit, and maybe somebody's, or you're being finally seen, or something is being finally seen. Yeah, like see this mask here? Like the face? It's like maybe you're cracking, or maybe you're seeing things differently. People see you differently. You're showing something. You're speaking up about it. Most definitely. I think you're just saying like, hey, and you're saying to the people around you, look, this is happening. This is shit. And maybe you're getting angry at some things, and that's good. That's good. That's all I got for you, group 2. Let me know in the comments what's in the box and what the tower moment represented for you. I'm very curious. Very curious. Please. And I hope you are well. Please don't worry. Don't fear. Jeff the Wizard is here. Like, share, and subscribe, please. Bye. Have a nice day. Hello, Group 3. Here are your cards. I turned them around, but then they told me this is the right way. But okay, now I know why it happened. This did give me a sort of inspiration to talk about. Because when they were upside down, so the Star was first, then the Seven of Swords, the Sun, they were the right way up, and then Judgment was down. It made me think of, like, you made a judgment call, and it put you back on the right track, and it's making you happy again. It's like you were feeling depressed, and then you made a judgment call, and now you're happy again, and you're kind of having newfound hope. So that's the story I got, but that was the other way around. But because I think that maybe is the story here, but that's not what it wants to say. So this way, there is a judgment on you, and it's positive. Somebody or people are seeing you as the right way. Oh, yeah, there's a judgment being made on you, and it's like people are seeing happiness in you, seeing you as something they want to follow. It's like a very good judgment. You're getting good judgment here. And keep focusing on that child and those, the judgment card here, right? The 4 people that are so almost seem mischievous. Something from the past, that's what the bird is telling me. It's good, it's like some sort of balance. It's very weird. I'm still I feel like I'm missing something. I am. Let me see if I can get some more cards here. That Sun card is tripping me up. That Seven of Swords card, I can just turn all sides away. See? Six of Pentacles is balance. The Hourglass with time. Eyes on the hourglass. We sank into the sand. I saw this cool Six of Pentacles in the Gustav Klimt tarot. The Six of Pentacles card is a woman giving to a child. And I thought it was such an interesting, different energy or like vibe. It felt so much more innocent and natural. Like it's normal to give something to a small child. Like, and for some reason, when the woman was there, it felt a lot more natural and like the right way. It felt good. The Six of Pentacles card. It's weird that for the first time I relate to it this way, because then I saw it like, oh, because normally you have this rich man giving to a beggar, right? And this way, when there's this sort of mother figure giving to a child, it felt like you judge the child. You don't judge the child the same way you judge the beggar. You judge that situation as that's normal. That they should be giving to that child. That child should receive because it's a child. You know, that's the role of the grown up there. Instead of seeing it as a beggar where it's always this moral conflict, maybe, or maybe it doesn't feel so natural. So maybe that's, yeah. So I mean, your situation the same. Maybe I feel like that things being given to you, or you're receiving things, or maybe you're receiving this energy from other people, or actually being seen this way feels more natural. Yeah, okay. Okay, Seven of Swords now, because Two of Cups reversed and the Four of Pentacles reversed. It's maybe like you are. Maybe there was a bit of this shadow of a black sheep or of a thief, maybe, or you were being seen as somebody who was stealing or taking, or maybe there was this wrong impression of you, and that's being restored because now I see love coming in. I see the Two of Cups here and the Four of Pentacles, and it's saying like love is coming in. People are or maybe you're receiving this more, maybe. It's in your head maybe more, but I feel like no, it's also externally, because internal and external, they're on the same page, like as it is above so below, all that jazz. And the Four of Pentacles is like no more cheapness. Maybe people were being protective of their energy or were holding back because they were afraid, and now because you're out of this character of the Seven of Swords character, where people feel like maybe you're just only thinking of yourself, or just taking what you can get, or maybe not so trustworthy, or maybe you're just more open to this. I don't know. That little orange cone is saying so much to me right now. Why? That little orange cone. Maybe a condom. I don't know. And the Seven of Cups. Okay, same story here. Like, look at how the guy is looking at the cup again. Somebody's reevaluating you. Maybe somebody's rejudging you. Somebody's looking at that cup again. You know, maybe there were illusions. Seven of Cups is illusions. So you're looking at the cup again and saying like, oh, maybe I judged this wrongly, and they did. And they should feel ashamed. And they do. I think they do. You're being seen as strong, as strength. That's why people are seeing you as the star, because they're seeing that you are actually people seeing because maybe you didn't react or show your emotions as much, or you held back a lot, or you kept it very private, and only now people are understanding like, wow, they handled themselves very gracefully, or they handled themselves with a lot of respect and integrity throughout the situation, or they managed to stay strong and survive something, or people just didn't realize from the outside how difficult you had it at certain times, maybe, or they didn't realize how much adversity you were going through, and maybe now they are like adding one and one together, or something. That's an expression. I mean, that's math. But they're just seeing how well you rode the storm, and how strong you've been, and how strong you are. See, that's it, group 3, something like that. I feel kind of awkward going into this. I don't know why. There's defensiveness towards this, towards accepting this, that maybe, I think from both sides, I think from both you accepting that people actually want to see you this way. I think you are still in a very hostile or defensive posture, and I think that's natural. But I think also from the party that is, or the parties, I feel it's multiple. It's a bit like it's from more angles. I feel like it's sort of a shift that's happening, and from their end as well. I feel like they also have resistance. Like they're seeing it, they're kind of accepting it, but they're also kind of uncomfortable with this truth. With this new truth, yeah. And then I have one more card here, King of Swords. What does that mean? Like incoming, King of Swords. Yeah, a rational person, somebody very rational, or a very authoritative-wise, who has an idea. I feel like just this guy, a happy guy with a mustache with a blade, is like an idea, or maybe has thought things over, he has been thinking about this. I think that's just a sort of a clue for some people here. Just maybe look at the picture and then apply it. Where, look at the smile most of all. Feels good, feels good, feels good. But again, I have this energy of like, I don't know. You know? I don't know. Tell me what happens. Group 3. Oof, okay. Carrying on. Like, share, subscribe if you want to. And I will see you around for next time. Have a nice day. Bye. Hello, group 4. I want to put on the song from the intro again. I want to make it happy, snappy. And I'll show you your cards right now. First thing that popped up in my head was disappointment. There has been some disappointment here, but the first card is very positive, the Santa Muerte card, so it's kind of like the ultimate Dat Nunu card here, you know. That's the death card here, but it's focusing on the birth, the anticipation. You're in a birth stage. Something is coming out. There's a lot of emotion held back, there's a lot of grief held back still, but somehow I can't help but looking at that final card, that Four of Wands card, that woman just standing there so proudly with these flowers, like I don't know what happened, what's gonna happen, what are you doing, but somehow you are releasing something and it's beautiful, or you're just standing so proud in that, or just strong. There's a marriage card. It could be maybe a cooperation or a union or contract. Not really a contract, nothing that official, more of a good. It's more focused on you. It's not this marriage proposal. Yeah, it is, but maybe. But most of all, this energy. Somebody's very happy and proud, even though there's been a lot of disappointment here. But somehow you're managing to make something out of this. And there's this story that I've been playing with. Like, I kind of had this idea for a music video. So it's my idea, okay? Of somebody in the desert, somebody being left in the desert or something, and then that person starts to cry. It's like animation, right? Like a bit unrealistic, maybe wise, but the person starts to cry, and like sort of that all that crying, that intense grief, it turns into in the middle of like this desert. It makes this mini oasis pop up. So by this grief, something beautiful just sprouts, and the proud owner is you. So you are pregnant with an idea or with energy. You're not as open right now, but that's good. It's like you're a little bit of an oven right now. You know, you're supposed to be nice, closed, cooking this thing up. You're cooking something up. So maybe that's also why you're a bit like shut off emotionally from the outside, or having trouble connecting, or just maybe feeling a lot of pain when you do. That's because, yeah, there is, but it's also magnified right now. It's like it's being zoomed in on, so you can do something with it, so you can understand something from it. Very good. I know it's very mysterious. Shall I pull another card? Yes, I shall. I want more clues. More clues. More clues. Incoming idea, yeah, sort. So that's still very vague. It's incoming idea. It's an incoming. It's like the sun is coming out from this understanding, but I also like really see this lady selling her flowers, and then this 9 of Cups. That's satisfaction. See, same thing. So you're going to feel very satisfied at the end of this, and you're cooking up with a lot of energy. So if you're right now, you're in that phase of fog, like feels like you're a deluge of emotions, then let it happen. Let it happen. Let the storm. Be the eye of the storm. Be the eye of the storm. Letter I. That's it. The battery is dying, so I gotta go. Music has stopped. Group 4, that's it. I hope you feel this happiness soon. I really do. It feels good. Thank you for listening. Have a very nice day. Bye.